Now that we've been discussing still business rules, and we've also looked at relationship connectivity and cardinality, read the following text, try and determine your own business rules. Pause it until you have a good idea of what those business rules might be. When you're ready to go on, start the video again. We're just going to mention a few of the business rules that you might have come up with. Now, as we go through here and read this, we can determine that a department places an order with the purchasing department. However, a department may not place any orders. So we can look at this and determine we have two entities, the department and an order. A department places many orders. There's not a limit. However, the order only comes from one department. So we have a one-to-many relationship, cardinality of many, and we can continue on with the next one. Now, if we look also at our orders, an order may have many items on it, but it has to have at least one, but it can only have 15. So we can't look at the cardinality as one to many. It does have more, but even though it is a one to many, we can only have 15 as the limit. Now, we do see that whenever we have many line items on an order, one line item can be on one order. One order can have many line items. So we have our relationship again in that route. As we look through here, let's notice that even though we have an order must exist for an order line or an inventory line item. That means that even though we have a weak order line entity, the relationship between order and order line is strong. Go ahead and you can continue on. Let's stop at this point with the business rules and the cardinalities, and let's take a look at what our ERD chart might look like once we've determined all of our business rules. I'll leave the business rules here for a moment so you might read them. You can pause at any time. Now, when we take this and we go to the next step, we can explain it all. Here, for a department, we've added attributes of department code as a primary key. Order must have a primary key. We can use order number or order ID. Order line must have a unique. It can be an order number or it can be an order line number. Now notice that we also have an item code here. In order to our order line to connect to our item is placed in order line. Notice the primary key of item code in item must have a way to match to our order line. Therefore, our foreign key in our order line must also be item code. We have one other foreign key, and it's a way to connect our order line to our order. So our order number can be our primary key in order line, but it can also be our foreign key. So between the two, we have a composite of order number, order line number. We can continue on. However, it becomes repetitious at this point. So as we can see, we have our relationships of a department places an order contains an order line, an item is placed in an order line, and a vendor supplies an item. It should also be noted that a vendor receives orders. We can also see that the relationship, the cardinality, can be a one-to-many, one-to-many, one-to-many. Now again, notice that where there is the hollowed out circle means a 0-to-many. So a 1, 0-to-many relationship. Continue on with the rest of this course.